see if it's working. Okay. I can see myself. Oh, I've never done this before, so this is going to be interesting. And I know my camera is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of cheap and not very good, but it's the one that came with the laptop. So that is the one I'm going to use. And I hope that some people will join me shortly for writing sprints. Like I said, I've never done this before, so I don't know how it works. So we'll just wait and see. Oh, I see Rayleigh. I think I said your name right. If I didn't say your name right, go ahead and tell me. Also, can you guys hear me? Because I don't know, I haven't checked to make sure the sound works. So if you can't hear me, let me know, because I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Oh, and thanks for calling me beautiful. All right, so I guess it's just you and I right now, Rayleigh. I'm hoping more people join us. I don't know if they will, but I guess we'll wait and find out. If not, you and I can just do writing sprints together. It's kind of weird to see myself, because I have the, I don't know what you call it, the live control room up, and so I can see myself talking, but it's a lot later than when I'm saying things to the camera, so it's a little strange. Oh, 4 people are watching. Okay. No, I don't think it's a glitch. I think there probably are 4 people watching. I think we're gonna wait probably till like, I don't know, should we wait till like 4:10 or maybe 4:05 before we do a writing sprint, just to let people kind of show up? What do you guys think? Just let me know. What are you guys working on? How's your projects going and all that? I don't know if you guys know about my project. Basically, what I'm doing is it's a book about the plague, and it's not the normal plague like the Black Plague. It's a completely new fake plague. It's what's a good way to say it? I'm just gonna read you guys my synopsis because I get tongue-tied really easily. So let me pull that up, and I will share what my book's about. What my book is about. Let's see. So the tagline for my book, which I'm sure you guys have heard because I've said it a million times, is 4 kingdoms, 3 stories, 2 lovers, 1 plague. And then the synopsis for my story right now is the 4 corners are suppressed by a reoccurring plague. Some flee, some hide, but most can't escape its grasp. Nesrin runs away from her home in order to take control of her life. Honora falls in love with a man who is confident that he can discover the cure, and Mila must learn how to survive after the plague devastates her village and rips her away from the life she once knew. So that is what my book is about. So like I said before, go ahead and tell me a little bit about what you guys are working on. And I think, Rayleigh, I think you're working on a Western. It's a comedy, right? Or maybe not, but I know it's a Western. I know that much. Yeah, so we'll just keep waiting. It says there's 5 people now. I don't know what else to say right now. I guess we're just waiting for a little bit longer, and then we will start writing. Oh my god. So I'm going to pull up my timer so that way I'm ready when we do decide to start. I'm happy that I'm finally doing a live stream. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I really wanted to do one because I really enjoyed being a part of other people's live streams. But I just they don't always work out for the time. Like the time difference makes it so I can't fit it into my schedule, and so I watch the replays and that kind of thing. So I'm doing one where I can do it in my schedule. And then Rayleigh says, I'm writing a Western. I call it a comedy, but I'm not sure if it's actually funny enough for that. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's hilarious. um, so I'm going to go ahead. I think, why don't we do a little bit of a warm up? We'll just do like a 5-minute sprint to kind of see if other people join in after that, or I don't know, just to kind of get the juices flowing. I know that I kind of like to do short sprints at first because then it helps me kind of get into the mindset of what I'm writing. So I guess we can try that and see what else happens. I'll just wait just a minute to do that. I think I'm going to wait till 4:08 to start that. That way, I don't know. I'm not making sense. I'm going to start at 4:08 because I can. All right, so I have my timer. It's waiting and it's ready. And I'm just waiting for it to go to 4:08 and then we'll start it. I guess we don't really need to wait till 4:08. I'm just being weird, but I'm going to wait anyway. Oh, I feel like I'm kind of crazy, like I'm talking to myself, even though, like, Rayleigh, you're commenting and I'm talking to you, but I still kind of feel like I'm talking to myself a little bit. I'm glad Morgan went somewhere, otherwise he'd think I was crazy. Any second now, it's gonna go to 4:08. Any second, I guarantee it. That's how time works. I do sound crazy. Yeah. All right, so it says 4:08 on my laptop, so I'm going to click start. So we have 5 minutes, and then we can talk after the 5 minutes are done. I'm going to mute this too, so you guys aren't distracted by my typing. All right, so that was 5 minutes, and let's see, what was it? There's some new comments, so I'm going to go through them. Secret TZS asked, what are my characters' names? So Nezrin, Mila, and Honora are the 3 main characters, and then Rayleigh said that she's glad that I'm doing the sprint because she hasn't been able to join the sprints before, other people's sprints doing NaNoWriMo, which is kind of the same thing that I have. I've only been able to join a few, so that's why I did my own. And then Jessica says, yeah, it's Jessica, right? I think it's Jessica. Sorry I'm late. I'm in the middle of dinner. I'll hop on the next one. That sounds great. I'm glad you're here. So how many words did everybody write? I'm going to check and see how many I did. I am a slow writer, so I don't write that fast. Let's see. Yeah, I only wrote 113 words. So, I mean, it's not amazing, but I'm not a fast writer, like I said. And I'm happy with that, what I did. So yeah, how did you guys do? Were you able to write more words than I did, or are you around the same amount? I feel like I said that word weird, amount. I'm waiting to see if new comments will show up. It's telling me to do something with my current configuration for my video, and I honestly have no idea what that means. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't know what that means. I think it's supposed to make it play back faster or better, but I'm not really sure. I want to make sure I have. Oh, hi, Rebecca. How are you doing? I'm glad you joined my live sprint. It's kind of nice because even though it's a small group of people, I know most of you guys. I watch your channel, so it's kind of nice. Let's see. Secret TVS says, I'm just doing some planning since I'm not in Nano this year, or I don't really know about Nano. So what NaNoWriMo is, if you don't know that much about it, it's National Novel Writing Month of November. And the goal is to write 50,000 words in 1 month, or some people kind of turn into NaNoWriMo rebels, so they make their own goal and they just use the month of November to reach that goal. And I'm trying to aim for 50,000 words, and it's been a lot of fun. And even if you don't reach that goal, you still add so many more words to your book, which is just really, really cool. Rayleigh says she got 136. That's great. That's 5 minutes. That's a lot of words to write in 5 minutes. So good job. Let's see. Oh, my phone's being weird. How long do you guys want to do the next sprint for? Do you want to do 10 minutes or do you want to do 15? What are you guys feeling like? I don't know what you guys want to do. Rayleigh says it wasn't letting me comment there for a little while. I had to log out and log back in. And she just wanted to say that in case anybody else is having trouble. So thanks for saying that in case somebody is. Rebecca says she likes 10 minutes. That sounds good to me. If nobody objects, then I guess we'll do that. Let's see. I'll just give it another minute. But 10 sounds good to me. That's what I usually do when I'm writing by myself. I'll set my timer for 10 minutes. And it's kind of nice because I'll write and then I'll get up and I'll kind of move around and do something and then I'll come back and write for another 10. All right, 10 minutes it is. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and click start if you guys are ready. And all right, we'll start writing. I'm going to mute my camera again. That way you guys aren't distracted by my typing. Alright, so that was 10 minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and look and see how many words I wrote. So I wrote 257 words, so I'm happy with that. My goal for this whole live stream is just to kind of get around 1,000, because I wrote 900 earlier, and I want to get about 2,500 today because I'm a little bit behind. I need to get roughly around 2,000 from today until the end of NaNoWriMo to meet the 50,000 word goal, but I think that's definitely doable. Jessica said 67 words for me, but I'm still eating. Eating is important. I like food. After this live stream, I'm going to go eat a bunch. I don't know what I'm going to make for dinner, though. I got to figure it out. How did everybody else do? How many words did you guys write? Let's see. Now, I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right. Is it Natalia? Is it Natalia just with a Y? She says she wrote 222 words, so that is great. And Rayleigh wrote 263. Rebecca wrote 302. That's great. I think, did you beat us all? I think you did. Yeah, you beat us all, so good job. Yeah, it sounds like everybody got roughly around the same, which is good. Rebecca also said she needs another 1,000 words to finish off the day. So I think that's kind of about where I'm at. I'm going to update my NaNoWriMo chart just to see how many more I need for today. Let's see, I need 419. I'm just checking my Nano, how many I've written today. So far I've done 1,277. So yeah, I got a little over 1,000 to do. So that's not too bad. I think I can make that happen. Let's see. Oh, Rebecca says she's at a point where it's complete and literal word vomit. Sometimes I feel like that too, where I'm typing things and I'm thinking, am I even going to keep this later? Because it doesn't make sense. But I guess getting the story out the first time is what's important. That's what everybody keeps saying, so that's what I'm trying to do. Let's see. Rayleigh says she's hoping for 2,000 for the night. That's a lot of words. You must write way faster than I do. What was I gonna do? I was gonna ask you guys something, and I forgot what it was. I have a terrible memory. I am so thankful that I can normally edit my YouTube videos, because there'll be times where I just take like a 2-minute break where I'm trying to figure out what I was gonna say. I can't do that in the live stream, so this is gonna be very rambly and might not make a lot of sense. Let's see. Jessica said mine was just do research on XYZ, need to explain how to do this, etc. I a lot of times sometimes, that's not what I meant. I also do that where I end up researching things. Yeah, Natalia says that's where the editing and cutting the junk away and leaving the awesome happens. Yeah, I'm waiting for that to happen. I honestly don't like the editing process very much, but I haven't really given it much of a chance. I kind of just write and then think, oh, my book's done, I'm just going to let it sit on the shelf. And this is the first time I'm really trying not to do that. I really want to publish the story that I'm writing, so I kind of started with that as the goal from the beginning. I wasn't just writing it for me. I want to write it in a way that makes sense for other people if they read it. Let's see. All right, so do you guys want to do another 10-minute sprint, or do you want to do a 15-minute sprint? Just tell me what you want to do. I'm good with either. I have my hot cocoa here too, which I'm going to start drinking because I just need it to cool down a little bit so it doesn't burn my mouth. I can't believe it's already 4:30. Jasmine, are you going to be editing in January? I I have a little publishing plan, and I don't know if I'm going to follow it exactly, but I'm going to look at it really quick. And I think um, I think in January I'm going to be doing a fast read through and then developmental edits, and then I'm going to be giving it to my sisters to do the first beta reading because they both read and are kind of critical a little bit, like not in a bad way, but they can not that's not what I meant. They can spot the problems, the big problems. So I'm going to have them read it first before I do other beta readers. But yeah, I kind of am going to be editing, but I don't know exactly how well that is going to go. It's going to be developmental. And then I also have to fix, I have a lot of passive voice that is going in my novel and I don't like it. And I'm trying to work really hard on that. So I'm going to be trying to edit some of that out as well in January. So yeah, I will be editing in January. All right, so it sounds like people want to do 15 minutes, so I am good with that. I am going to get that set up, and then we can try that. I'm really bad at making sense of this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying. I am. All right, so I'm going to click start on the timer, and we're going to go for 15 this time. And then I'll mute the microphone. Alright, so that was 15 minutes. And that went by kind of fast. Let's see. Does anybody have any middle name suggestions? What kind of middle name are you wanting? Are you wanting a name that is unusual, or do you want one that's common? Like, what kind of name are you looking for? A lot of times what I will do is I will go on baby name generators and kind of just look and see what they suggest or what's common in the top. There's different lists of categories. So there's some names that are all in the category of nature, or there's some that are all in the category of top 100, you know, different things like that. That's what I do sometimes. So I don't know, that might help find a middle name. So how did you guys all do for 15 minutes? I am going to go tally up how many words I did. I wrote 307. So that's pretty good. I'm getting to the point where sometimes I have scenes that are a little harder to write because they're scenes that I'm not familiar with at all, and I'm completely trying to create them. I'm writing a scene of childbirth, and yes, I've seen somebody give birth, but at the same time I'm like, I don't know how to write this. So it's kind of hard for me in this scene. Let's see. Secrets TZS says she wants a strange middle name. And then Rayleigh says I got 444 and Rebecca got 405. That's both of you guys' word counts are great. You're both way faster at writing than I am. I'm always so slow. I'm always, when I look at other people's sprints, like how much they can write in the same amount of time I can, I'm always like towards the bottom because I am somebody who has to think about what I'm writing, and I'm trying to get to the point where I can just write and edit later, but I'm not there yet. I think too much about what I'm typing, but I'm trying to improve. So let's see. It is 4:52, so we have been sprinting and talking for 50 minutes. That's crazy. Rayleigh says, I'm building up to the finale right now, so even though I know what to write, there's a lot of pressure, and I have to get out of my head, so sprints are super helpful. I agree. Sometimes when I'm sprinting, it helps me to, I don't know, I think when I'm sprinting, I'm like, oh, they're not done, so I have to keep going. And when I'm sprinting by myself or writing by myself, I don't feel like I have to write for a certain amount of time. And I don't know, when I'm sprinting with other people, I guess they kind of keep me accountable, and so I agree, I like sprints. Oh, Natalia Lee just came. That's awesome. Hi, Natalia. So how long do you guys want to sprint now? Do you want to do another 15-minute sprint? I think I'll probably keep going till 5:30, and so it'll be a good like hour and a half before we're done sprinting. And let's see, Rebecca says, agreed, I can't do sprints by myself for some reason, but doing in a group like this is fantastic. I'm trying to sprint by myself because, like I said before, a lot of times live sprints don't really match up with my schedule because I'm in the Pacific Northwest, and a lot of people who do sprints are, I don't know, towards the other side of the United States that I follow and stuff. So I don't know. But yeah, I understand sprinting is fun and I like it too. So I'm thinking we can do a 15-minute sprint if nobody objects, or do you guys have other suggestions? Do you want to go longer this time, or does 15 minutes sound good? So let me know in the comments. Oh, Rayleigh says, I'm from the Pacific Northwest. I miss it like crazy. I love living here. It's really pretty. It did just start snowing, and I don't like it when it first starts snowing because everybody forgets how to drive over here, and like they don't have their snow tires on, and they just try to do stuff that they're not supposed to without their snow tires. So once everybody gets their snow tires on and everybody starts driving for winter, like, I don't know, it'll be better. but I hate driving when it first snows. All right. Rebecca says, I think 15 minutes is my maximum. Okay, well, I guess we're going to do 15 minutes then, everybody. I'm going to set the timer, and then we can get started. All right, so I just set it for 15 minutes. I'm going to mute my microphone, and let's get to writing. Alright, so 15 minutes is up. I think I probably look really funny in the live stream too, because I think every time it like sounds or the alarm sounds, I think I kind of jump because it catches me off guard. So I jump a little bit in that live stream. So I'm going to see how many words I wrote. I think it's just over 300 probably. So I wrote 354. How did you guys do? Natalia says, I always worry that I look funny when I'm writing on camera. I think the same thing, because I'll every once in a while look over to see if anybody's commenting or anything like that, and my video is right next to the commenting section, and I always think I look really strange. But, you know, it's still fun. So let's see. So how did you guys do? I want to see how many words I've written so far for this whole live stream, because I think it's around 1,000 so far. If so, then I met my goal, and that's exciting. So let's see. The hard part is trying to figure out where I started writing. I'm not always good about keeping track of all of that. Yeah, so I've written just over 1,000 words, so that's exciting. And I actually have to go get my charger for my other laptop, and I'll be right back. Just a second. There's so many computers right here because my husband's desktop is right there, and I have a laptop here that I'm like doing the what am I trying to say? That I'm recording with, and then I have the one I'm actually working from. So let's see if this will work for me, or if I'm gonna have to redo this. Come on. I'm gonna pull up the chat on my phone while I'm waiting. That way I can still respond to you guys. Let's see. If I go to this one. All right, let's see. So Rayleigh says she got 431, which is awesome. Rebecca got 281. She says, in my defense, my husband came home and I wanted to say hi. Okay, my husband, he needs a lot of attention, and this has been really hard to do NaNoWriMo because a lot of the time that we spend together, I've been writing, and so I kind of feel bad about that. So like yesterday, I didn't meet my goal because I was like, I need to spend time with Morgan, so I did. But I kind of understand. Let's see. Rebecca says, I know, although I am really excited because I just about reached 1K, which is my goal. Yeah, that's awesome. And then Rayleigh said she doubts she would have gotten any writing home if her husband had come home during that. I'm actually wondering when Morgan's going to show up, because when he does, then I probably won't be very productive. But since I've done so much writing, I think maybe we'll, I don't know, watch a movie or something together, because I like doing that. Natalia says, Greg loves Nano because he has more alone time. That's funny. Morgan always looks like a sad puppy when I'm writing. He comes up to me and he's like, give me attention. So that's funny. Total opposites. Rayleigh says, my husband needs a lot of attention too. I always feel guilty when I have to write while he's home or awake. So I don't have to feel too bad just because Morgan does work from home. So a lot of times I try to write when he's working, so it makes it a little bit easier, but at the same time, I totally understand where sometimes I will have been writing for a long time and I know I need to spend time with him. So I'm trying to balance it because I don't want him to feel bad. All right, so I have my computer back up and running. So let's see. All right, so why don't we do one more 15-minute sprint because I think I'm going to call it quits at 5:30, and so it's 5:15 right now. Does that sound good to everybody to do one more 15-minute sprint? So let me know in the comments how you feel about that. I'm excited how this I can't talk. I'm really bad at talking. I'm really excited how this live stream has gone so far, and I really like that I know pretty much everybody that is watching. I got to meet a couple people, so that was fun. And I think maybe this is something that I might do again in the future. After this, I won't really be writing as much, but maybe I'll still host something that is writing related while I'm editing. I don't know. It's kind of fun. So maybe we'll make it a routine thing if everybody likes it. I'm waiting to see what people think about doing 15 minutes. I'm gonna try and reload this. See if it shows me the comments better. Maybe I'll just use my phone again. Secrets to the assets. Please do more live streams. I might. it was a lot of fun and it helps keep me productive, so that's cool. Raby's not Raby. I'm sorry. I'm so bad at talking on live. Rayleigh says, yes, this has been great. Thank you for putting this together. I'd be down for another 15 minutes. And Rebecca says, I hope you do another live stream at some point. So yeah, maybe I will do another live stream because that's all good feedback. And I am going to go ahead and start the timer for another 15 minutes. And I think this is going to be the last live, this is going to be the last sprint we do, I think, for this live stream. And let me figure out how to start this again because I took it off. All right, so I just started it, and I'm going to mute my microphone now. So happy writing. We'll do it. Alright, so that was 15 minutes and I jumped again. So everybody who watches the playback of this, they're going to see me jumping. Alright, so I'm going to count up my words and see how many I wrote. I wrote 321. So how did you guys do? I'm going to update my nanograph. So today I have written 2,259 words, which is great because, like I said in the beginning of this video, I want to get to about 2,500 if it's possible, and it's looking very possible right now. Still waiting to see how everybody else did. Rayleigh said she got 454. That is great. I wish I could write that many. Oh, whoa. Rebecca wrote 619. That is crazy. That is awesome. Did you guys meet your goals for today, or do you have more writing to do after this? Rayleigh says that gives me a total of 1,728 for this whole sprint. That is great. I say that a lot. I wonder how many I have so far for this whole thing. Let me go back and look. Trying to find where I started. I found it earlier, but I lost it. I think I started right here. So I think for the whole thing I wrote 1,352 words, which is, I think that's pretty good. It's more than I had before. Alright, you guys, so I think this is all I'm going to be doing for today. Let's see, Rebecca says, I'm so happy I was able to catch this sprint. I hit my goal of 3K for the whole day, which I honestly didn't think I'd be able to do. That is awesome. I am so glad you hit your goal. And yeah, I think if I do this again, I will probably try and get a better webcam so I don't look so blurry and fuzzy. So the one on the laptop I don't think is the greatest quality, but it's the one I used, and I wasn't honestly sure if this was even going to be successful because I didn't know if anybody was going to join it. But thank you guys so much for joining because I had a blast, and I don't think I'll be able to do one for the rest of Nano, but I might do one later in the next couple months. So that is all I have to talk about today, and I will see you guys later. Bye, and thank you for joining.